In a future post-apocalyptic Los Angeles brought about by nuclear decimation, citizens must live in underground bunkers to protect themselves from radiation, mutants, and bandits. Everyone liked that. Fallout has captivated audiences for decades with its immersive world-building and thought-provoking narrative set in a post-apocalyptic wasteland. The recent transition from video game to TV show adaptation marked a significant milestone for the franchise, promising to bring the rich tapestry of the wasteland to life on the small screen. Let's explore the evolution of Fallout from its origins as a game series to its adaptation as a character-driven TV show, and what Prime Video managed to get right with near-perfect accuracy. The concept of Fallout emerged from the creative minds at Interplay Entertainment in 1997, introducing players to a world devastated by nuclear war. The original game set the stage for a series known for its dark humor, moral choices, and retro-futuristic aesthetics. As the franchise evolved, so too did its roster of characters, each with their own stories, motivations, and conflicts. The focus on bringing even more choice and power to the player became a cornerstone exercise in the devastated sandbox from publisher Bethesda Game Studios. The evolution from the very first Fallout to the likes of Fallout 4 and even the controversial release of Fallout 76 has been fascinating to experience from a fan's perspective. Yet the series remains popular for gaming enthusiasts and newcomers alike. I would consider myself a casual fan, yet I can confidently say that some of the most special gaming moments have happened in the world of Fallout. The franchise has always placed a strong emphasis on character development, allowing players to shape the fate of their protagonist and interact with a diverse cast of NPCs. From companions to adversaries, these characters play a crucial role in shaping the player's journey through the wasteland. However, the true magic of the game lies in the perspective of the player. How does the gamer respond to their surroundings and changing environmental threats? Well, the choice is mostly up to them. And so Prime Video and series showrunners Geneva Robertson Duarte and Graham Wagner needed to successfully convey the franchise's unique tone, all while captivating and crafting a narrative resonance for viewers new to the property. Transitioning to television presented an opportunity to delve even deeper into the lives and motivations of these characters, and by extension an opportunity to flirt with the different iterations of playstyles from the games themselves. The Fallout TV show introduces new protagonists while also reimagining fan-favorite characters or moments from the game. From the enigmatic lone survivor to the morally ambiguous faction leaders, each character is given the opportunity to shine and undergo meaningful acts of growth and development. The showrunners crafted 3 protagonists that embody elements familiar to longtime players, each of whom navigate the radioactive desert in a different capacity, much like how players would make wholly different decisions in the game itself. From a naive vault dweller to a hardened outlaw and a lowly squire, there's no shortage of interesting plot. Ella Purnell plays Lucy McLean, a happy-go-lucky citizen of Vault 33. Born and raised in the Vault, her attitude is one of rainbows and butterflies, especially comparative to the surface dwellers. Purnell's performance gushes with objective morality, which can both be sheepish and unapologetically cute. Lucy's story existing in a pseudo-normalized environment clashes with the reality of the world outside of her bubble. On the other side of the coin, there's the Ghoul. Walton Goggins is especially fascinating to watch in this role, as his path is laid before the audience as a warning that Lucy could end up being corrupted just the same. Once a Hollywood star, Cooper Howard has perhaps the most thematic resonance, a true family man whose morality leads to a devastating point of no return, or simply just a carbon copy of a player who unleashes a bullish mania into the barren lands. Then there's Maximus, played by Aaron Moten, who single-handedly has my favorite line of the entire show. Do you want to make I quite literally spit out my drink during this interaction. As a member of the Brotherhood, his environment is just as harsh as everyone else's on the surface. Being a pawn in a larger political game, Maximus must gain the courage to overcome his adversaries and demand a level of ownership for his destiny. He is written in such a way that resembles a player who has been thrust into this hellscape and is learning that he has more autonomy than he previously thought possible. In many ways, though, he is the Protagonists, secondary to both Lucy and the Ghoul. Whether it seems as such, there's a tangible RPG element to these characters and the way in which they represent different styles of role-playing. At the heart of the show are the intricate dynamics and relationships between these characters and where their paths may cross. Whether forging alliances, facing off against enemies, or navigating the complexities of the deserter lands, these interactions drive the narrative forward and provide insight into the human condition in extreme circumstances with such a delicacy. And the best part, the showrunners found a way to engage the audience with even more heart than anticipated, radiating an unwavering love for the franchise. Finding Moldaver, the series' big bad, serves as the main quest for Lucy, but there's so much fun to be had along the way that the show perfectly encapsulates what it's like to get sidetracked in the game. Oftentimes, the side quests are much more enjoyable anyways, and it certainly is in the show. From ruthless warlords to charismatic cult leaders, the wasteland is populated by a colorful cast of characters with their own agendas and ambitions. For example, I could have cared less about the politics of the Vault Dwellers. However, I was quickly convinced that there's an interesting story to be told through the perspective of Norm. How can Leslie Uggams as Betty be so sweet and so menacing at the same time? If you would have told me that Prime Video's Fallout would be able to trap the spirit of the games while delivering a tender exploration of character and morality, I would have laughed. However, breaking through the performances and tonal wittiness, there's an abundance of immersive drama. But its greatness shouldn't be measured only by the quality of the writing and acting. The actual story structure and layering technique to slowly unravel Vault-Tech's sinister product was satisfying for someone with a handful of knowledge about the lore itself. Flashbacks are often a tired way to perfectly center exposition for audiences digesting new or revealing information, yet I was consistently engaged with both the past and present. Fallout doesn't tick every box on this fanboy's wishlist though. Sure, the show handles the Pip-Boys, health packs, and other in-game elements with ease, but where are the super mutants? Los Angeles is the center of the narrative after all, and the Enclave exists here. Ignore the lore timeline. Let's also talk about the Shady Sands problem. If New Vegas takes place after the show's current timeline and Shady Sands was very much alive and well under the new California Republic, why has the town been decimated by another hydrogen bomb? These are questions that will either have to be revealed in Season 2 or have just been entirely ignored for the series itself. Still, it's a largely faithful adaptation and most fans would agree, but what's up with the binge release strategy? The series could have benefited greatly from a weekly release strategy, and I kind of almost avoided watching any of this show just because I felt like I was already behind the discussion that was happening on my social media platforms. I ultimately was persuaded to check it out and was even tempted to re-download a few of the games. Speaking of, since its debut, the Steam numbers for Fallout 76 have reached an all-time high, and Fallout 4 was even able to reach an 8-year peak shortly after the release of the show. It's no surprise then, Fallout has been renewed for a second season with Prime Video. The series has left a lasting impact on audiences, thanks in large part to its richly drawn characters and compelling performances, especially from Purnell and Goggins. Viewers have become emotionally invested in the fates of their new favorite characters, and the momentum has been harnessed for a successful, long-running adaptation, unlike another popular game that we know of that rhymes with Master Beef. Prime Video's adaptation stands as a testament to the enduring appeal of character-driven drama in the post-apocalyptic genre. With its richly drawn cast, intricate relationships, and thought-provoking themes, the show offers a compelling exploration of humanity in extreme circumstances. It serves as the perfect extension of an RPG-style narrative with its positioning of the three leads and a playful journey. As Fallout continues to evolve for the silver screen, one thing remains clear. In the Wasteland, it is the characters who truly define the story, their actions shaping the fate of the world around them. And unlike playing in the giant radioactive sandbox that is Fallout, we have no control. You can check out the full first season. All 8 episodes are streaming right now on Prime Video. And if you like this video essay, make sure to go ahead and give the video a like, and also subscribe if you want more content like this. We do have YouTube membership options that are linked down in the comments below. It really does greatly help the show, and we also provide exclusive content like this and early access to more content for our YouTube channel members. So thank you in advance for checking that out, and we will see you in the next video essay.